Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, Minister Velenkosini Hlabisa joins us now to expand on the conversation. A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time, Minister. We're learning that while all cars have been evacuated, the situation remains critical because of the presence of abandoned trucks on the road. What is the latest development as we speak this evening?
Good evening, Mpho, and all the viewers of SABC. Indeed, a significant progress has been done today following the relief that has been given to many people who were trapped in the snow, especially on N3, as well as in Free State at most. As you rightly say, the major challenge is to clear the road now, especially the abandoned trucks, which are a bit of a problem, but all people who have been trapped have been rescued, and most of them are in a safe place where they are receiving support as well as hot food. We do want to appreciate all the humanitarian organizations that gave help and all stakeholders, the government departments who pulled together their efforts in bringing relief to many of our people who were unfortunately stuck on the road since Friday until yesterday. I want to urge the same call. People who do not have compelling reasons should not travel between provinces or use N3 or the roads that have been closed. Because for this evening, although roads have been opened, but it was for recovery purpose and rescue purposes. Tomorrow morning, at a national level, we will issue a statement once we are confirmed that the snow has been cleared sufficient enough, that roads are open to normal business. We have been having our meeting from 8 o'clock this evening. It has been confirmed that by tomorrow, once the clearing is done, all roads will be open for normal business.
So as you make that call urging many to avoid the N3, would you say that there are any special interventions that have taken place to ensure that people are not heading in that direction? Or are you saying it this evening just based on those who are listening to heed the call, unless, of course, it is an emergency situation and they have to travel?
Yeah, well, unless it is emergency situation, because the report that we got, there is no more snow that is falling or accumulating. But while the snow is being cleared, the roads are still very wet, which brings another challenge to people who might be driving on those roads. That is why we give a caution that the best thing a person must do for himself and herself and for the country as such is to avoid the unnecessary traveling. By tomorrow morning, once everything is cleared, we will make a formal statement to inform the public that they are free now to use our roads, because the projection has shown that there isn't any snow or alert that is going to be made during the course of this week.
Minister, where are we standing insofar as, the death toll? Are we still at the one family that has unfortunately lost their loved one after the incident around hypothermia?
Yes, Mpho, very unfortunately, and our condolences to the family who lost one member. As of today and of now, as we have just left our meeting, we have only one fatality, which is a casualty of this unfortunate disaster caused by snow over the weekend.
And how much assistance will you be giving the family who has lost their loved one as government?
Definitely, the government will be in close contact with the family of the deceased, and we will be going an extra mile in giving the support. I think it will be sufficient to say so in public, Paul, because we do not want to speak more in terms of what we will be giving to the family, but all logistics will be looked at, because this was an unfortunate scenario caused by the disaster as a result of the snow over the weekend.
We heard the acting KZN Premier saying that teams doubled efforts to clear the snow. Talk to us a little bit about the strategy that was used throughout the past few days to ensure that you are able to assist those who are stranded and also work with the graders to clear the snow.
I really want to thank all the teams that were involved and on the ground. Yesterday, even the SANDF, we had acquired the assistance of the helicopter and the soldiers. Unfortunately, the mist over the snow made it impossible for the helicopters to rescue our people. But during the course of today, the various organs of the state, the soldiers, have been on the ground. Department of Transport in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, the humanitarian organizations have been on the ground giving assistance, using their specialized vehicles to reach people who were strapped in the snow. And we really want to commend them for all the good work they did. And we thank God, although we have one fatality, but we thank God we did not have worse disaster in terms of human souls, despite one soul that was lost, as has been indicated.
Yes, very well. Thank you so much for speaking to us and giving us that update. Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs Minister Velenkosini Hlabisa.